Committee, tasked to assist the board in finding a new president of Grambling. And I'm going to tell you, I was at a meeting Tuesday at McNeese State University where we're doing the very same thing as we are doing here. We're trying to run 2 presidential searches. When the board members arrived, we were given pins. McNeese State University. Today we receive pins from Grambling State University. And those of you who know about history will recall when President Kennedy landed at Berlin during the airlift right after World War II, and he said, "Ich bin ein Berliner." I am a Berliner. Today, we as members of this committee, we are, and where I come from, Je suis un Gramblinite. My name is Win Sabile, Chair of the Board of Supervisors of the University of Louisiana System. As a courtesy to everyone, we're going to ask you to turn off your cell phones. Me too. This time, I'd ask Ms. Slate to call the roll.
Dr. Randy Moffitt.
Here.
Mrs. Elsie Burkhalter.
Here.
Mr. Edward Crawford.
Here.
Dr. Mildred Gallo.
Here.
Mr. Stephen Jackson.
Here.
Mr. Jeffrey Jenkins. Mr. Jimmy Long.
Here.
Mr. Wayne Parker.
Here.
Mr. Winfred Sabile.
Here.
Dr. Matthew Ware.
Here.
Mr. Wilbert Ellis.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you, Carol. We had recessed the committee previously, so we're just continuing our morning meeting. I've worked with this search committee for a short period of time, and I've worked with many search committees because I've been on the board for about 16 years. I think we have assembled a fine group of people to help us do our work. At this time, I'm going to ask each member of the committee to give a very brief summary of who they are and where they're from. We'll start from the left, and Doc, will you start? Dr. Ellis. Oh, who it is? Dr. Ware.
My name is Matthew Ware. I'm the Grambling State University Faculty Senate President and the Senator from the Department of Physics. I am a Grambling alum, and so I've worked at Grambling since 1996.
I'm Wilbert Ellis. I worked at Grambling State University for 43 years. I'm a Grambling graduate and a true black and gold. And we'll want what's best for Grambling State University to represent us. And I will serve truly in that manner.
My name is Ed Crawford. I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana. It's snowing really hard over there, and it's coming your way. I look forward to working with this committee. I've been on several presidential searches before. This is my second year on the Board of Supervisors, and I'm very anxious to find a good president for Grambling. Thank you.
My name is Jimmy Long. I'm from Natchitoches, just down the road. Natchitoches has many, many alums from Grambling State University, and I'm very pleased to be able to be here today and to represent our part of the state in selecting the very best president we can for Grambling. Thank you very much.
My name is Mildred Gallo, and I'm a Grambling graduate, and I worked at Grambling for 44 years. I have Coach beat by 1 year, even though we were classmates. My particular concern is that the best person for Grambling State University will be chosen.
I've introduced myself previously. Doc?
I'm Randy Moffitt from the University of Louisiana System, and I chair the search committee. I'm a native of North Louisiana, just down the road in Jonesboro, so I'm glad to be home. Thanks.
I'm Wayne Parker. I've been on the board for 7 years. I'm from this area, have lived in this area for the last 50 years, and am very excited about the opportunity that we have, and can assure you that the system that we use is a great system that will help produce the right choice for president at Grambling.
I'm Elsie Burkhalter, and I live in St. Tammany Parish, Slidell, Louisiana, the near home of the New Orleans Saints. And I'm the immediate past chair of the board. Actually, I'm the person that appointed this very dedicated committee that you see before you here to choose the best possible president for Grambling State University. Earlier, I told the group that I don't remember how many presidential searches that I've served on for the whole UL system, but I don't think there's one that I have not served on for Grambling State University. I have not ever been employed here as an employee, but I've worked for you over the years. This coming December will be 18 years, 3 6-year terms that I've served on this board. I think that it's just a rewarding experience to see all of you here, and I am especially happy to see the students and so many friendly faces that when I came in. The person over there with that maroon shirt with that camera, when he came in, I beckoned for him to come on up. So when we recessed, I went over and he said, "You remember who I am?" I said, "I don't think it's anybody here that I've forgotten their face." So we're glad to have him back here today, filming everything for you, so you'll have much more on your rich history. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Stephen Jackson. I'm the SGA president here at Grambling State University. I'm the current student board member to the Board of Supervisors. Thank you.
Thank you. I think I should add that our system policy allows for the appointment of non-voting advisory members to participate in the search process. Our advisory member is Coach Wilbert Ellis, Grambling graduate, successful baseball coach at GSU, and a member of this community. Coach Ellis, as an advisory member, will provide important perspectives and partake in all search discussions and activities, but will not be allowed to vote. We are pleased that this meeting has attracted a nice group of people, of diverse people, and we are welcoming you to participate. I would like to say that, as an aside, these are the best of times and they are the worst of times. They are the most dangerous times that we in higher education have ever faced, particularly Grambling State University. It's a time that calls for healing. It calls for brothers to shake hands and sisters to hug. And it's time that I ask you to help us and join with us to maintain this historic university in the echelon it belongs. I will now turn the meeting over to Dr. Randy Moffett, who is chair of the committee under the rules.